Hey, good morning, Jim. This is Scott Hunsiker with Caldwell Banker Preferred. Just want to give you a little bit of an update here, quick. Um, we had chatted briefly about, doing a little bit of fishing. I took your advice and I said, you know what, we need to do something a little more. We're not getting any activity here. The plain old MLS and websites that we got going, aren't driving enough traffic here to really, get any leads that we can get people in to view the house. So they're not quite seeing the value when we're advertising out to the general population at this point. So I'm trying to do some things to create a little value and maybe laser focus some of the advertising. We may still have a pricing issue, but let's sort of hold that aside for a minute. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and actually created a Facebook page that is just for Bucks County, and it's a Bucks County Real Estate Hub. Now, I've done this for Montgomery County, and it's a non-branded website, and I've had a lot of success with this. And then I got a lot of page likes, and this site doesn't have those page likes yet, so it doesn't really have the street credibility that maybe Montgomery County Real Estate Hub has right now. I am going to go ahead and post some of the advertising that I've done here over on Montgomery County Real Estate Hub to see if I can get any, sort of cross pollination. Maybe some folks want to move over there, move over to Bucks County, and maybe worthwhile doing some ad work there. So let's get right into it here. The ad I put together was. A little bit of a fishing expedition on, hey, you like a home with an indoor pool, want to see more, click here. So it gives some nice pictures here, and wanted to sort of measure some engagement. So I've only been running this for like maybe 3 to 4 days. I've reached 437 people with that. Of course there's some cost associated with it. Some of it's organic, which really shocks me. I've got two organic people that the search engines are finding it. They're landing on this page and they're just going and taking a look. They're looking for additional information on your home, which is good. So we got some of that. So, where does this take you from there? Well, one, it takes you into these 3 or 4 pictures right here on Facebook. But if you click up here, you know, I set up an additional web page. I showed you one of the web pages that I set up just for your property and generated that, and that's sort of tied with my website, although it is independent. It's like a 3 or 4 page um, web page for you, for your home. Here I went ahead and created this one. Takes a lot more time, but it's more content rich. So it gives you some nice pictures. And again, we focused around the pool. We're looking for somebody that may be looking for an indoor pool. So again, with the nice pictures, really content rich. And then of course focusing on the pool. This website, it provides a spot where they can actually, converse a little bit about the property. Other people can leave comments whether they like or not like. We haven't really gotten anything. It's too soon. It's only 2 or 3 days here. And then it gets into, a little bit of description, but really the big, bold pictures, beautiful pictures. That's what we're trying to put here. So, love to relax, enjoy and value you. Love, laugh, and live. Oh, and work in this spacious estate home and office building. So it goes through, gives you some more pictures, some more description, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, how do we measure whether or not this is sort of successful? Well, one was that engagement. We're reaching people, but I also have a dashboard for this website. So I know that basically 20 of those 450 some people that I reached, 26 people clicked through here. So, that's only about a 5% engagement rate. That's not terrible. It's not bad. Today I had, 9 visitors here. So then from there, I've got to look at, okay, well, where are they going? I gave them pathways on this website, to go other locations. So if we page down here, you'll see, want more information, click here. You know, and I give them a bunch of different ways to exit and do that and seek more information, because I don't give them the price on this page because I want them looking for that. If they want more information, it's really attractive to them, they got to go looking for the additional stuff. Want even more information? Again, another exit strategy. And keep going down on the page, looking at the rest of the house here, and get down to more of the pool, the kitchen, etc. Um, just there are tons of exit strategies that I have in here. Here's another one. Want oodles more information? Click here. Yeah, so we're getting a little creative. I'm going to go ahead and move myself out of the way here if I can. Yeah, I might actually have a problem doing that. Can't find a real good spot to go. All right, so we'll stay there for the time being. But a bunch of different spots. So want to look at more homes, get inside and get the inside scoop. Check this out. So it just gives them a lot of different ways to basically get out and go seek more information on this property, as well as all the way up at the top of the page. If anybody goes ahead and clicks, the banner that's at the top, it will drop them right into my web page, which is this Beam Me Home Scotty spot. I'm in the editor here. I apologize. This isn't the full page. This is the full page. Yeah. So here, more of the exits are there. So I apologize for that. So okay, once we know that they're exiting, we've got engagement. We got 26 people here. How many people are actually going to the website, my website, and seeing what is the price? How big are the rooms? All that good stuff. So let's go over and take a look at that here. Just give me a second to find it. Okay, so here are my visitor web stats. So maybe I should go back here first just and show you where this drops you out. If you are looking for more information, where does it drop you out here? Well, it takes you to the dedicated website that I had put together, and now it gives you the price. So now they've got it. They can look at additional photographs. They can get into the virtual tour if they want. That's interesting. I've got to figure out why that's not working, because that should be working. So something happened here. I got to get back to that. Very, very interesting. All right, we'll flash out of that a second. So agent information, can get that, can look at the pictures, and here they can get the details on the property and the location, etc. So what we want to know is how many people are making it there. We put them through that little funnel, we put them through that arduous task to seek additional information, and we make it arduous, not super arduous, but we make them want more information, to go other places, to seek it out, so we know who's really, really interested. So we'll go check that out here. How many people have been here? So if we take a look at this, we've had 6 people basically come through the website. Again, this is in 3 to 4 days. They're actually seeking the price. So now we've really got them engaged. They're actively looking for an inside pool. We know that. So here's a little bit of the fishing, so to speak. We've got 6 really qualified, well, unqualified people, but people that essentially want an indoor pool, have an interest, have seen the price, and now are looking around. So we've got about 6 of those people in here. So hopefully we create, somebody that eventually wants to see this, and we can start to capture their information. My bounce rates are pretty good. What that means by bounce rates, you don't want people just dropping into the site. They take a look at it, first page they're at, and boom, they're on to the next one. So I've got a very low bounce rate on my websites for the most part. Now, I do have what I call retargeting. So if they hit my website, there's a pixel that's implanted, more or less on their computer, which allows me to place ads in front of them and get them back. So I can continue to put ads in front of them, get them back to the website, keep them thinking about your property. That's called retargeting. So, advanced techie, big geek, outward going, but still a geek. Anyway, that's a little bit about some of the additional things we're trying here at Beam Me Home Scotty. And Joe will get this update too, just to give him an idea of what I've got going on here on the techie side. Take care. Have a great one. If you have any questions, give me a call, 484-945-3140, or you can email me at scotty@beammehomes.com. Scott at beammehomescotty.com, and that'll get through to me, or you can text me at that 484-945-3140 number as well. Take care. Have a great day.